Guests on Keel heard via the Jack Spring Electric Keel Newsmaker hotline. Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser, State of Louisiana Lieutenant Governor, like I had to designate. Hey, Mr. Billy, welcome back to Keel. How you doing?
I'm doing good, my friend. How you doing this morning?
Mr. Billy, I saw a story a few days ago, and I think the source it's a finance website called Wallet Hub, and it said that the state of Louisiana is singularly, the tourist industry is the most affected, more so than any other state in the union, by all of the coronavirus restrictions. Is that legit? Tell us about that.
You know, we're still putting all the data together of what this is going to cost us both in tourism tax dollars and loss of income. But I would have to agree. You know, it is the fourth largest industry, $1.9 billion in taxes left here by tourists. Our last year record, 2018, our largest increase from the previous year, 9%. Those taxes come to a little over $1,000 per family. So it is definitely going to be a hard hit here in Louisiana to all the people that are losing their jobs.
Billy, Mayor Cantrell says New Orleans stands to lose $100 million as a result of this. I was trying to translate that to Shreveport Bossier. Say it's 10%. That's $10 million. Is that off the mark? How bad could it hit here in Northwest Louisiana?
Well, you know, you realize, first off, the conventions and all the group events cancel. And those people come, stay in hotels, they eat in the restaurants, they shop in the mom and pop shops. So that trickle down effect affects just about every business in your community. So, no, you know, we're still putting the numbers together from the hotels, from the Restaurant Association, from the lost conventions and meetings. But it's going to be a big number.
I want to ask you about Homework LA. I know you're involved in that program. Parents really need to hear about this, and there's no time usually to talk about these little things like this that could mean a lot. What is it, and how's it going to help?
Well, first off, it helps tutor kids of all ages, K through 12. There's help on there to study for the ACT test. It helps you if you want to write a resume, they can help you with that. So it's a great opportunity for while these kids are at home, if they're struggling in a certain subject, they can go to that site and there's tutors there to help them. And we've seen a 200% increase since the stay-at-home order. And that's a great site that we put together. Our library team did a great job with that. That's been used all over the state for a few years, but it's really helping kids that are staying home now that need a little bit of help in any subject.
Mr. Billy, I had seen that the state parks are all closed, except that I see this right. There's 3 that are remaining open, and it says to help coronavirus patients. Explain how that works. How are you going to pull that one off?
Well, the governor's office took 3 states, Chico, Bayou. What they're doing is they've put trailers, and if you test positive and you have nowhere to go, you come from a nursing home or you have nowhere to go to shelter in place and be isolated, they're putting you in a cabin or a trailer at one of these parks. If it comes back positive, then they will move you to a hospital or a medical facility. That way, if they had put you back in a home or a hotel, they would, and you were positive, they would have to clean the whole hotel. So they've taken 3 state parks to do that. We did send all of the visitors home, staying at state parks, but we've left them open, except for Toledo Bend, for day visitors, for Louisiana residents to be able to use the trails and have a place to get outdoors and walk and keep their distance.
Mr. Billy, you are by nature, you are by nature a positive, upbeat fellow. And that leads me to believe that you and the people who work for you are planning. You're probably working the phones like crazy, planning for that day in the not too distant future when Louisiana is back open for business, right? What's on the agenda? What are you doing?
You know, absolutely. Look, we've been through Katrina, the oil spill, the 2016 floods. Louisianans bounce back better and we will be back. Louisiana is strong. We will make it through this. We are going to really open up our marketing statewide, in-state, to ask Louisianans to staycation and ask everybody to be a part of this recovery. But when they go stay in a town or city, they reach out to their friends and family around the country and start helping us let everybody know we're open for business and all the great things to do here. So we're going to start with staycation, and then we're going to reach out to all the neighboring states to ask them in the drive market, because we think it's going to be a little while before people are comfortable to get back on a plane. But until then, let's everybody heave the warnings and stay home and isolate yourself so we get over this thing and we can see light at the end of the tunnel.